All right, today we're going to work on the free fall tower gizmo. While we're doing this, I'll try to go through each question slowly. If I'm going too fast, feel free to pause the video and just check your work or go back if you need to. If you haven't already done so, please write your name and date in the top of your page. We are going over the vocabulary of accelerate, air resistance, free fall, gravity, terminal velocity, and vacuum. Prior knowledge questions try to help access things that you already know about the topic and just do your best with the answers. We don't expect you to know everything, but just write down your thinking. Question 1. Patty climbs a tree while sitting on a branch. She drops a leaf and an acorn at the same time. What would happen? So write down what you think would happen if a leaf and an acorn were dropped at the same height. Question 2. Patty decides to try another experiment. From the same branch, she drops a large, heavy rock and a small pebble. What do you think will happen this time? Again, just write down as much as you can. Try to write it in a complete sentence. The gizmo warm up is just trying to have you play around with the features of the gizmo so you get a little bit more prepared in understanding what's being asked of you. In the freefall tower gizmo, drag a pair of objects with no parachutes to the top of the tower, one to each platform. Check that air is selected. Then click play. The objects now are in freefall, pulled to earth by the force of gravity. Question number 1. You get to choose any of these 4 objects. So choose them in a pair. You can choose like the watermelon and the soccer ball. They want it at the top of the tower. Don't have one at 40 meters and the other one at 20 meters. Have them at the same height. Once you're ready, click the play button and you'll see them drop. Once you're done with that, go back and write down the 2 objects that you selected. Question number 2. What did the object, or sorry, did the objects fall at the same rate? You can write yes or no. Question number 3. Which object fell faster? So if they dropped at the same rate, it'd be neither. If they dropped at different rates, write down the one that hit the ground first. Question number 4. Click reset. Drop each possible combination of objects without parachutes. So in question number 4, you have to reset your gizmo and you select the watermelon versus the soccer ball, and the watermelon versus the golf ball, and then the watermelon versus the ping pong ball. After you do the watermelon, you can check the soccer ball versus the watermelon, which you should already know. But you won't know the soccer ball versus the golf ball or the soccer ball versus the ping pong ball. Go through each possible choice and test them all out. Once you have, write down which one fell the fastest to Earth and which one fell the slowest to Earth. Question number 4. Why do you think some objects fall faster than others? In a complete sentence, write down your thinking.